Good evening, everybody. We have, oops, just get rid of all these notifications. I have gone a bit early this evening just because I have to go and play taxi. So sorry about that. My name is Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland, and I come on Facebook every Sunday night and do a Facebook Live with you and make a card. So I'm just trying to pull it up so that I can see anyone who joins me. I know this is not our usual time, so hopefully someone can catch it now, or maybe a little bit later on. But this is what we're going to make: a step front Z fold card. So when it sits up, it sits like that, but looking at it face down, it looks like that. So I've done a little bit of embossing on the side of the and that's just a little portion of the, so it's not a separate piece. You just put your cardstock in sideways, run it through the machine, and you get that nice little detail there. You can have it come over as far as you like. So we're going to start off with our card base, which I have here in white. And what we're going to do is we just have our standard card base, so it's your normal A4 cut in half, and we're just going to fold it back on itself to make the Z fold kind of card, like that. So then you've got that shape happening there. Alright, and just to speed things up for tonight, I actually already went ahead and embossed that. I'll show you what I did with my embossing folder. I just grabbed my embossing folder, popped it in here. I lined it up with the side of my label, but I don't think that's very straight, but that's okay. So you just kind of line it up like that. And I know you're supposed to put your embossing folders through with the sealed edge first, but I actually ran it through this way just to kind of get that little bit there, and that gave us that nice little detail. So we're just going to pop that, and it just gives it a nice finish to the inside of your card. Now, have I got my light on? Yes, I have, but it's possibly a little bit close, so let's just go up a bit. Alright, so put some glue on here. And glue that down now that it moved. Okay, so we're going to glue that there, and that just gives us a nice piece of decoration on the side. Okay, so the next part of our card is you can have layers or you can have it separate. So I've got 4 pieces. Now these are 3 of them just because of the size of our card, and I wanted to get 2 out of 1 piece of card. I cut my card base down actually at 5 3/4 instead of 5 7/8. So these 3, which are our bottom 3 panels, are 1.5 inches wide. The first one is the full width of the card. Alright, so 1.5 inches by 4 1/8, or if you're doing metric, I don't know what that is. 1.5. I'd have to have a look on my trimmer for you. But so you've got, and then I've just stepped it down by, so that's, I think, I have to get my rulers here. So this one here is 4 1/8, and then this one here is, oh, it's too far away for me to see, is 3 1/2. And then this one here is 3 inches. Alright, so then our last one, just so that there's not this big massive overlap, our last one is 2.5 by, this one's 1 1/4. So these ones are 1 1/2. All right, and so then I've just dropped my layers down by a 1/4 inch. So this one here would be 3 7/8 by 1 1/4. This one here would be 3 1/2 by 1 3/4. This one here would be 3 by 1 3/4, and then this one here would be 2 3/4 by 1. Okay, so this one's 1 1/4, this is 1, and then it's going to get popped on there like that. And I thought I might just pop these in here and give them a run through the no, I want to I'm going to emboss them this time. I stamped, which I'll show you in a minute, but I stamped on my other card. Let me just take this over to my machine and I will then bring it back to you when it is done. It's moving on me. Okay, so pop them all out. That just gives a little bit of interest. So this one here, I stamped little butterflies. Hopefully you can see that all over. That's one of the stamps out of the butterfly, sketched butterflies it's called. Hello Helen. I'm good, thanks. It's been wet here today, but I can imagine how cold it has been over there. So this one here is actually one stamp, so I just put them all together and just stamped it. So I just thought I'd give you another option. So this one goes first. So we're just going to pop these on. And let them set. You just have to make sure that you get your right pieces, and because I'm alternating my colours, you could use designer series paper, you could stamp, really the choice is yours, but if you're just using cardstock, embossing can be quite a good way of doing it. I just had a panic moment there where I thought I've put the wrong one. Okay, so I like to start at the bottom of mine, and actually what I will get is my trimmer, because it's actually a nice way to line it up like we do with other things. We use our tools for more than just their intended purpose. So we're just going to pop that in here. Going to get my bone folder and just burnish this a little bit more, and then we're going to grab our pieces. So we want that right in the corner, so then this can go right into the corner. So we're just going to put glue along here. If you are using tape, then that's totally fine. You could probably, hi Andrea, hi Alison. I wasn't sure if anyone would make it tonight because I am a bit early because I have to go and pick Piper up from her work function in the city, and she said that she'll be finished about 8, so I feel like, so we're just alternating. I'm butting them up against each other, but then just keeping that This doesn't look right. No, what have I done there? Oh, should have checked that beforehand. Never mind. No, there's always that second piece that is slightly larger. So I might just trim that. No, you haven't missed too much, Alison. It's just a Z fold card. I've just placed this on. I have put the measurements on for this, so you might want to re-watch just to get the measurements. But these 3 strips are 1.5 inches wide, deep, and then we've got 4 1/8. I think that's 3 1/2, 3, and then 2 1/2. And then the coloured pieces are one in between. So this is my original one. Oh yeah, that's funny. I was actually, Andrea, I was with my class this afternoon. The colour, this is very much like Blackberry Bliss, and we use Blackberry Bliss in our cards today. So yes, I was colour matching, not on purpose though. So I stamped this one, and then this one I've popped the, I've popped it through the what do you call it, embossing folder. I've pre-cut my butterflies just to save some time, and I've got one of each colour, and then I've also pre-stamped my sentiment, which I'm going to pop here. I think I'll put that there, or up the top. Maybe we'll go up the top there. So when you open it, you'll see the steps on the other side, but it folds flat for. Let's do the top, and I'm going to kind of eyeball it about halfway between there. And then these dies are part of the bundle that I just showed you, the sketch butterflies. So you get the butterfly stamp set, which is quite a nice set, and then you get so all of these butterflies are the outline ones, so we get outlines for them, and then you get these additional ones that are that you can just die cut. So that actually is one die. Whoops, that's actually one die, so it comes out as one whole piece. So I've cut that as the decoration for my card. Just get them out of the way. And what I have done, what I should have done, is put some adhesive sheets on the back, but I didn't think about that in time. Now, these ones here, that one I think, I'm just going to cut it off, and I'm going to pop this one. I might actually double it. So these ones I might pop here, and those ones there, and let's see what, sorry, I've just realised that I'm probably out of the camera view. What does that look like? How does that look? What do we think? I'm going to put these down. I did try, oops, oh gosh. I did try dimensionals, but they were so little. So I'm just going to try and get some glue on the edges. So put that up there like that. How are we, ladies? Hopefully we're not all too cold. It rained here for a while. It didn't rain during my class, but I think it was raining earlier because the dog came in and brought mud everywhere, so that was fun. And then he thought it was a fun game to try and wipe his feet on our cream. Yeah, I bet it is. Andrea, do you get really hot, or do you just acclimatise and then not have to wear so many clothes inside, like, you know, wearing jumpers and things? Okay, and then let's put that there. I mean, you could stamp one on the other side there if you wanted to. So that's our card. Wishing you a beautiful birthday. That is a really nice set, a really nice sentiment there. You brighten up so many of my days thinking of you, and hope is a beautiful thing that flutters in the soul. So, and then thank you. So it's got some nice sentiments in it. Shit. Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So you don't have it going 24/7. Thank you, Helen. You don't just kind of keep it going so that it keeps warm through the whole day and evening, and then just kind of keep adding to it. So those are our two different versions. So this one here, stamped in Versamark actually. So it was like a tone on tone look, and then this one here I have embossed with the same folder that I did the edging. Yes, sorry about that. I've gone earlier than what I had originally planned to do, because Piper is at her work do, and it'll be the best thing that you will have, that you'll be so pleased that you've bought it, Helen, because it is the best trimmer. Let's just put some sparkles. Oh, have I done that one already? Yeah, I have. Let's put some Winker Stella. I think I'm getting to a point that I need a new one of these. Winker Stella. Because everyone... I had a class using embossing paste today, which was super fun, but it was... most of us were using the shimmery paste, and it was just quite a nice, like in the right light, it was just a really nice little, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, we keep our heat pump going all day. I did turn it off today during class though, because it was getting very warm. Okay, so that'll do. So that is the end of our... Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alison. Thank you very much for coming. Alright, so that's our card tonight. Hopefully you might give that a go and pop a picture up on my page. I'll try and remember to do that when I get home. Yes, we've had quite a few mention that as well. So that, yeah, there's been quite a few ladies that have picked that up, the offer up of joining Stamping Up from Close to My Heart. It's nice to have all of those lovely creatives on our team. A few people mentioned that here as well. All right, ladies, I need to take off and go and pick up my daughter. Thank you very much for... The sun is warm during the day and we leave the DVS system, which warms... Yeah, we've got a similar system to DVS. We had DVS in our other house, and it makes such a difference to keeping it warm, but also getting rid of the damp air out of the house. It's so good. All right, well, thank you very much. See you next Sunday. And I will post a picture of this when I get back, and then we'll also... pop it up in my YouTube, so if you want to instead of scrolling through Facebook to find the video, you can pop over to YouTube and find it quite easily. All right, well, that's me. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye for now.